think we should start an ASMR channel.
No, I hate ASMR.
It's not for you.
I don't care.
It's for the people
Be
who
like,
are.
I hate you. I fucking hate you.
But if you said it like in an ASMR standing pic, could you imagine?
No.
I hate you.
I don't want it. I don't want it. Fuck all that shit. I fucking hate ASMR.
I hate you.
I really hate ASMR, dude. I think it's the most bullshit ass
fuck
fucking
me.
thing. That's what I'm
I
gonna
fuck
fucking
me
rant
too.
about today. Fuck ASMR.
Would
Fucking
you fuck
ASMR.
me?
If you like ASMR, you're a fucking creep. I said it. I don't even give a shit.
Yeah, I let
You
you.
fucking-
I let you creep me too.
The creep, like you fucking sing Radiohead too.
Yeah.
Or what's the other creep? Stone Temple Pilots. Or
I'm a creep. Oh wow. That one.
yeah, I guess
That's
I don't know.
creep, right?
I guess so.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You okay? I made you take your headphones off. I'm sorry.
I fucking hate ASMR, dude.
I'm sorry. Was it too
ASMR
much?
is fucking stupid.
I was just kidding, Vic. We didn't have to do it.
No, now we're gonna do it so we can get money. But I hate ASMR.
I'm just saying you don't have to like it, but we could do it. It's not for you. I hate everyone that does this. Coming up next on our ASMR channel.
Yeah, for real. I hate people who do ASMR for. No, I'm just kidding. I don't really hate it. I just have a strong dislike towards everybody who does it.
It sounds like a pretty strong dislike, if I have to
Yeah.
say. It wasn't a dislike. You could almost say you hated it.
Yeah, I fucking hate it, dude. And that's another thing.
Welcome back, everybody, to another episode of Pub Crew.
Pub crew, pub crew.
That's Vic. I'm Ryan.
What up?
I did it backwards today.
Damn.
Actually, I don't keep track if I ever do.
Yeah. Roll the other clips. No, I'm just kidding. Don't roll the clips. That's 2 years worth of clips.
Just a quick, microsecond of each.
No. It's going to
No.
take way too long.
Do I got that time?
No.
Resources?
Yeah, no. Fuck that.
Anyways, hope you've all had a great week. I've had an alright week. Vic?
Oh, my week's been fucking fantastic.
Sounds like it.
Yeah, dude. I know I said it very aggressively, but, that's how it goes.
Sometimes you gotta grab it by the balls.
Yeah, the bowls.
The bowls. You know?
Yeah.
Bolognese.
Yeah, no, it's been fun. I like it. Chill.
I'm glad. How would you rate this week?
Like a bowl and a half.
Bowl, one bowl and a half.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been cool. We hope you guys have been having a great fucking week as well. Thank you so much for joining us again.
Mm-hmm.
As you can see, we're back at the studio.
It's been a minute.
Yeah.
At least it feels like it's been a minute.
Yeah, don't tell them that we record in chunks and that we haven't recorded in over 2 months.
Mm-hmm. It's just been busy. This is the first time Vic and I have been in the same room together.
Yeah.
In over 2
Ever.
months.
Oh.
I don't want to go that deep.
Yeah. No, if you look at all our old episodes, you can see the Blink 182 screen split.
Mm-hmm.
What's that fucking song? Always?
Yeah.
That Always music video screen split.
We had it so worked out to where you wouldn't even be able to tell. Even the times where I was reach over and touch Vic.
Yeah.
It was just the second he had on his. It was just some guy with a stick going like.
Yeah, it was a mannequin.
Mm-hmm. Stop breaking fourth walls, Vic. I gotta leave mystery.
Oh, okay.
Gotta let the lore people
Yeah.
build into the pub verse.
Mm-hmm, the pub verse.
You gotta give them
like
something
that.
to dig up. The conspiracies. We
Mhm.
gotta leave them something to dig up.
Yeah, well, they still got to figure out if Milo and Clarence are real.
That's the biggest one.
Yeah.
Who am I talking to every time I go, hey, Clarence?
Yeah.
You never see him, but we talk to him. And he
Yeah.
never says a word on camera.
Yeah, exactly.
I just say it's because he's camera shy. Or I don't want him on the
Mhm.
table.
Yeah. Well,
Either one. That's for you to
Mhm.
find out.
Yeah,
It's not my job.
that's right.
I just work here.
Yeah, that's right. So what are we drinking today?
Fantastic. It had to be you that had to ask because it's on my side.
Oh,
of the
okay. Yeah, yeah.
If
sure.
I asked and reached for it.
Yeah, that would have been funny. So what are
Yeah.
we drinking today?
I'm glad you asked.
Glad I
Vic.
asked. Yeah.
Thanks for asking. We got the long coveted beer that we've been trying to get for a minute.
trying to get for a minute.
The Youngling Hershey's Porter.
Yingling Hershey's Porter.
Now, we've had Yingling before,
Had it before.
but we finally get to try their seasonal, their Hershey's, which up until now we've never been able to try.
Never.
But we finally got us a nice little case here. So, looking forward to it.
Me too.
It's
Yeah. Woo.
Oh, wait.
Thanks.
Please
man.
allow me.
I don't know if we were going to drink it or just look at it. But you have to be 21 plus to enjoy.
Yeah, I noticed that. It says that.
I think it's because it has Hershey's on it. So they have to be like, oh,
True.
this is a daddy fun time juice.
This is an adult beverage.
Yeah. And well, is this a twist off?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna try it
Do you
with
want
just
me
one
to hold
hand.
it?
No.
I was like, I could hold it for you. There you go. Fantastic. Yeah, from what I hear, it's like a pretty solid porter. It's definitely like their bigger. I mean, it is their seasonal beer. It's very popular. Been looking forward to it. Excited about it. And I guess it's true because even at Yuengling itself doesn't even have like 21 plus to enjoy. But I guess it's true because it says Hershey's. So a kid might be like, "Daddy, I want the chocolate."
Why? Why was he?
Son, you
fucking-
cannot have the chocolate. This is Daddy's chocolate.
Are
But
they
Papa.
Austrian or like what is that?
Norwegian.
Oh, okay.
But Papa.
Yeah, I've actually haven't had this ever since we were told we were gonna get this in this area. I'm looking forward to it. It just so happens that we're gonna try it. Well, I'm gonna try it on fucking the show for the first time ever. Ever. But I hope I like it. I do like porters. I like porters a little bit more than stouts. I don't know. They don't feel as filling to me. They just feel like a lot
No,
more
definitely not.
straightforward. Like,
Stouts are usually thick.
yeah, thick with 10 C's.
Mm-hmm. And a K.
Yeah.
But usually more C's.
Mm-hmm.
And with that, cheers. And remember, you don't have to drink to show the pub crew. But it helps.
It tastes like Hershey's, man. I don't know what else do you want me to
Tastes
say.
like chocolate.
I don't know what else you want me to say.
It tastes like chocolate. Nah, it's good.
It's pretty fucking good. I can see why people drink this during the winter.
It's definitely like, that's the beer you want for the season.
Yeah.
Because it's not heavy. It's nice. The chocolate's, I mean, it's Hershey's chocolate.
Yeah.
I don't know what else to tell you. You like Hershey's chocolate? You're going to like
Yeah,
that.
you're gonna like Yinglings.
Yeah.
Hershey's chocolate porters.
And it's not like super sweet.
No.
Which is good.
Yeah. It's kind of dry.
Mm-hmm.
It's super chocolatey. You get that like that taste on the roof of your mouth when you eat like when you take a bite out of a chocolate bar and you take too big of a bite.
Yeah.
And you get that like feeling of chocolatiness on like your mouth.
In your mouth.
Yeah. I don't know, I feel it.
Mm-hmm. It's good, though. It's a solid porter. I can see why people like it. I can see why it's a popular seasonal. Like, this is definitely something you take out to a nice little fire, you know.
Oh
Get
yeah.
yourself a nice little roasted nuts and just drink your Hershey's
Whoa,
porter.
roasted nuts.
Mm-hmm. Both of them.
Yeah. I would pair this with like a fucking I don't know, like a dessert,
Like chocolate.
like a brownie a la mode or something.
Oh.
Cause it'd just be chocolate on chocolate.
Maybe some fudge.
Yeah.
I think that'd be really good. Something a bit nutty.
Oh yeah.
Brownies with some walnuts.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what we haven't had in a long time? A fucking brown ale.
That's true.
Last that I can remember is like the trauma nuts from Craft Freedom.
I think we've had one after. I don't remember by who though. Was it one of Shiners? But it wasn't a brown ale. It was something else that they did.
Yeah, but anyway.
Damn it.
That is a
Right. Now
random
I'm
thought.
going to be thinking about it.
Yeah,
Jesus.
good.
Thanks, Vic.
Good.
Damn. Sorry. I didn't mean to.
Yeah. The fucking.
You know what really grinds my gears, Vic?
What's up?
And this is going to be like, to anyone who lives in El Paso, I think you might agree. Unless you don't give a shit, then fantastic.
Yeah.
Going out to 2 different arcade scenes here in like El Paso, I've realized they don't give a shit when it comes to like the games. And at the same time, I get, you're right. You're here to make money. You're a barcade, right? But then I've been to some outside of El Paso, and they give a shit. Like, they take care of their machines. If something's not working, you tell someone, they'll get it fixed. It's usually up within a week, and then the machines are working. Here, it's pretty upsetting that I can go to one years, machine's fucked, go back, still fucked.
Yeah.
It's like, is it just that it broke again, or you don't care? And it's one thing, like, it's sad to say, like, some that I've been outside in El Paso, like outside of El Paso, like Free Play, Round 1, they have fighting cabinets galore. Like fighting cabinets, dancing machine, you name it. They work. They all work. Like you can get it confidently, like especially like Round 1, you have to pay money. They work. Free Play, you pay like an admission to get in, and everything's free. Like, go play all the games you want. And they work. That sounds baffling. But they work. Go to some here. I have to pay tokens like fucking Peter Piper. And they're either not going to work or you're not going to know until you try it. But you're not going to get your money back.
Way to call out the only like 2 places that have arcades in
I
El
didn't say
Paso.
any names.
No, you don't have to. There's only like 2 places in El Paso.
What the fuck does that tell you?
Well, that's because El Paso's not fucking big on video game shit. Like, it never has been, really. Like,
But
Juarez cares more about arcades than El Paso.
And a lot of the fucking turnover rate here is that. Like, you get a lot of people who want to come over to do that on a different scale, on a different level. Like, people travel to go to these places, Round 1, Free Play, and those just like outside, and they don't exist like just in Texas. They exist in like California too. These places exist around the U.S. and people make effort to go to these places. Why can't we? I know what you're saying is like, well, it's because El Paso. It gives a shit. But there's people that want it, and I think the stigma is
Not enough people.
you say that, but okay. So the biggest thing is, and I've talked to other people like, yeah, it just sucks that these machines never work. So that's why I don't do it. It's like. So what if that's the problem? What if it's because the thing is already like, oh, well, they're not going to take care of the machines, so I'm going to throw money at it, and then they say, oh, well, people aren't playing it. What do I care? I'd put more money if it worked. Like I was playing MSC2. I'd have gone another round if my heavies, my fierces worked.
Bro, we're in a small minority. I'll tell you that much. 90% of people who are going to that bar and that other bar that have
And that other bar
that have arcades in it. 90% of people are not gonna give a fuck. They don't know what the fuck Joust is. They don't know what the fuck.
They didn't have Joust anymore.
Well, yeah, because they don't know what the fuck it is. You know, like it's all the whole nostalgia factor more than it is the actual game factor. And yeah, it's sad, but that's pretty much what it is. Like there's nobody that I fear and feel at the same time that works there that actually like fucking genuinely gives a shit about the machines. I feel like the people who actually gave a shit about that stuff are either too busy to do anything about it now, or they don't fucking work there anymore.
I don't even know if they have it. And that's what I want to know too. Is like, do they even have anyone? Like, do they have someone that could do it, or is it they call the company and then they have to wait?
Yeah,
Because you don't
I
have
feel
to
like it's
wait.
that. You're not gonna find any fucking arcade techs in fucking El
I know
Paso,
people that
Texas.
fix up shit like that.
Are they willing to fucking work with the fucking bar? Tell them to reach out.
You need
Tell them to reach
the
out.
better question is the bar willing to work for
Tell
them?
them to reach out. They're not gonna reach out to them.
You're right.
Yeah.
But are they putting up they're not hiring, right? All you ever see is now hiring barbacks, cooks, and shit like that. I'm like, for something like that, it's a specific position. But if someone knew how to do it, I'd be like, yeah, I'd.
It's
pay
too
you to do that.
expensive to keep somebody around 24/7
But that's the
for
thing.
that job.
But no, see, that's the thing is you don't have to keep someone 24/7. Like the way these other places handle it is like they put in a request, like a service request, and yeah, that game might be out of commission for a week. Guy comes in, maybe bi-weekly, gets a list like, oh, this is what's wrong. Diagnose it, and he's like, okay, I know what to do. Like I see what you're talking about. Bam, bam, bam. This one, good to go. And then you don't have to. It's not 24/7. I'm not saying have the guy 24/7 on call, but you'd have someone to go in there and maintain them bi-weekly, even monthly. If a game's gonna be fucked for over a month, sounds like you should just scrap the fucking game, right? Because you're not taking care of it, or sell it.
Who are they gonna sell it to?
people buy
It's
cabinets.
El Paso.
I'm just saying people ain't posting that shit.
Hey,
they
man.
could sell it. First of all, have you seen Facebook Marketplace for El Paso? So someone will buy it. I see people sell shit on their Facebook Marketplace that it's like, why? And then it sells. So don't ask that question. Someone will fucking buy it.
I just don't think it's. I don't think any of that. And I'm sorry if it sounds rude, but I don't think any of that is worth it in El Paso. I don't think any of the stuff like that. 90% of people, especially with the location of those bars that you're not gonna fucking name, like 90% of El Paso isn't gonna give a shit. They're just gonna be there like, oh, I played Pac-Man. Oh, fucking act cool and play Pac-Man for like 2 minutes, and then fucking get too drunk.
I was doing pretty well in Street Fighter 3 with like a fucked up joystick.
Nice.
I'm just saying, it could be fun if it was worth it. Like after that, I didn't put 2 more tokens in. Like once I lost, I was like, oh, well, I'm like, can move on to something else.
I don't know. It's just
I'm just saying, and this is my 2 cents on it, right? Like, I get that they're a bar and grill, but they're also a barcade. So I'm guessing most of their sales would come from, of course, drinks and food. I don't know what the numbers are. And this is all the places, respectively, because all of them do that. But if part of your business is arcade, would you not want to put a little bit more effort into that? I'm not saying entirely, but if that is also part of what you're servicing and what you're selling, because that is something that you're selling, would you not want to put just like a little bit of effort into it? A little bit more? I understand it's expensive, but that's the business you went into, isn't it?
I mean, I feel like that's what it was originally. I don't feel like that's what it is now. Oh, to be 100% honest with you.
And then at that point, it's like, so it goes back to what you're just selling nostalgia, but you're wasting so much resources on shit you're not taking care of then. I feel like at that point, now you're losing money on something you could be making money off of.
I don't know. Again, I think we just have difference in opinions in how many people are actually interested in barcades, especially here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying is I know it's different here in El Paso, but if you're going to do it, wouldn't you want to, I don't know, man, take a little bit of pride in what you're doing?
Well, I feel like that's how they were when it first started. I don't feel like that's how I feel like that's how. Yeah, I feel like when they first
one
started,
of them was, the other one I don't think
just fucking say it, dude. I don't even know who the fuck you're talking about.
The one, but not the other one.
Yeah, I have no idea what places you're talking about. But I'm just saying, like, as far as I've seen, and the fact that I've seen,
Bless you,
countless of gaming centers and arcade like things go out of business within the first year, it is not sustainable. I can totally see why they just went, fuck it, we'll just go with drinks and food, and we'll fix whatever we can when we can.
What I'm saying is, if they're not gonna go that route and they should just change it, I will buy an MVC2 cabinet, fix it my damn self.
Yeah, but what? Why would you? Why would they sell it if they could just have it there and like keep like hooking people who have never been and like, oh, that shit doesn't work.
Because it don't last that long. People gonna catch on real fucking quick.
Well, they've been around for a while, I guess. I don't know. So have they really caught on, or does nobody really care except like a few of us?
The answer is twofold of yes and no for both the places. Because yes and no. They learned, didn't, and you hope they're gonna learn again.
I don't know. I don't see it. I don't go to like the barcades. Like I only know a fucking Rubik's.
That's one of them.
Oh, cool. Well, I don't know the other
Funk
one.
Myers.
I haven't been there in fucking years.
Exactly. And I feel they've phased most of their cabinets out. So I know they still have them, but there's not a lot. And to say, oh, but Ryan, they have pinball machines. It's a small portion of it. Like, everyone's got them. I'm talking cabinets. Like, they still have a small selection of them, but at the same time, I feel they're slowly not. So that's why I'm saying some have learned, but I don't know if they're actually going to do anything about that. So I don't know.
I don't think they are.
I don't think they are either.
Yeah. Just the
So
way
no,
the
they
cookie
haven't
crumbles,
learned.
dude. Just the way the cookie crumbles, man. Like I don't see why they would. To me, it doesn't seem like that makes them money. I feel like even though that's what they were kind of centered around, or what they wanted it to be like, quickly turned into, oh, people don't give a shit, and they're gonna fucking mistreat the cabinets anyways, and they're gonna fucking do all that shit, you know?
Unfortunately, that's an arcade in general. But at the same time, that's twofold because that's a bar in general.
Yeah,
Too.
no, and that's what I think makes it worse, is that like it is a bar. Like if it was something like an arcade first and then like a bar second, like that would be different, because there would be a lot more emphasis on keeping the cabinets clean, and like you would have people that would kind of know what the fuck they're doing to work on cabinets.
Rubik's for sure tries that. I don't know how long they've implemented it, but they definitely have set up a way for you to not fuck up cabinets, cup holders, little tables, stations for your drinks at certain cabinets that just make sense. I'm like, that's a good call. That's a good call. Like, yeah, you'd want that. So for the most part, I feel, and I'll be honest, like times I went, there wasn't people like spilling shit on them, dropping shit, drop kicking machines. Like, it was pretty tame for the most part. I just feel a lot of what happens is it's just wear. So, like, a lot of it could just be I need to go put in another button. It's probably what it is. But
Yeah.
I digress. I'm just saying, like, I'm not even saying like it's like big fixes. Like, you know, like a machine being completely like a screen's fuck because someone threw a glass at it. I didn't see any of that. It's a maintaining. That's why I was saying it goes back to the idea of like these games.
What if nobody ever just fucking tells them? What if nobody ever fucking complains about the machine so nobody really knows?
I say funny things. I did say something, but like, I don't, manager's not there. I could tell someone.
Oh, well,
I
if you tell the
guarantee.
bartenders, they're not gonna give a shit.
Who the fuck else am I gonna tell? Exactly. That's my point. Who the fuck else am I gonna tell? I'm seeing bartenders and barbacks. If I tell the barback, oh, all right.
Yeah.
The best I think they could do is like, you're just a token.
Yeah, well, hey, that's a free token.
It's a free token. But at the same time, I'm like, look, I'm not gonna play another game. Trying to spend the $10 of tokens I got in my pocket.
Yeah. I don't know, man.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Is like a couple of these places. Well, for sure, I think round one because it's like a bigger upscale one. Like, think Dave and Buster's, but more like cabinet oriented. Like, they got more fighting. Like, they emphasize a lot more different styles of games, not just like what's currently popular right now. They, I think, have people like that because they're like a franchise, so they got people for that. Free play is more like it's owned by somebody and he has a few locations, but he has like a guy, he has a team that they'll go to these places, and they'll maintain. And the way they get it is like, look, if you tell someone, there's even a log that it gets logged into, and they'll be like, okay, Tekken 5, left Joy-Con, like it's left joysticks fucking up. And then they'll be like, okay, they'll get to it probably in a month. Play at your own risk, which I guess that's the biggest thing is play at your own risk. But there's that effort there, you know? That's all I'm saying.
I know like one person in El Paso who knows how to fix cabinets. And he is way too busy to be doing that shit. Because he's doing things that actually make him money.
Like fixing cabinets?
No. Like IT work.
That's what I'm saying. Is like, clearly we know that's the case, but there's people that'll do it.
Yeah.
And that's why it's
what
like,
if they just overcharge them? What if they're like, oh, fuck that. It's too much worth my time.
I don't know. See, that's
What
not
if-
my call.
'cause I feel like it's just such a niche thing that the people who are able to fix it now are very specialized in that, and they would charge more because they know there's other people who can't do it.
See, that's another different subject. I don't know how that works. Like pricing wise, you know?
Yeah.
Because that's going to be up to the individual, the business, if you will. If they're asking for a price, I mean, they're setting their prices. I don't know. Is it right? I don't know.
Yeah.
That's why I think a lot of these people like there's companies that'll do it from out of town, and they'll go once a month, and they have like a rate for it. So I don't know. I get it. That's another thing about shopping local is you're right. They get to name their price, but at the same time, it may not be a price you like.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I get it. And I don't know, man. Like, that's a whole nother subject. So that's why I don't know if that is the case or if it's just a lack thereof, you know? I hope it's just like, maybe it is too expensive. I don't know. I like to see more of it. I'd hate to see it die the way it is. Because from what I've seen, it can succeed. I think it's rough here for it, but I'd like to see more of it because it could actually do well, I think, in the right area.
I don't know. I'm way more pessimistic about that. I don't believe in it at all. I feel like the places that have survived have done it because of other shit. Not
Like
even
a bar?
Yeah.
Some of these other places too.
Yeah.
That's part of it too. So that's why I don't know. Like, there's a lot of factors that go into it. Call it wishful thinking, but I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I think it'd be cool. I just want to know, like, is that the case? Excuse me. Or is this the case? Of Yingling. Hershey's
Oh.
Nah.
Yeah,
See?
yeah, I get it.
Nah.
I get it. I got it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, I'm done ranting. Your turn, Van.
Oh, cool. So overall, right? Like, there's just so many thoughties on fucking Instagram. No, I'm just kidding.
The circle of thoughts.
Yeah, that's good.
God damn, you all right?
Yeah. Somebody injected me with poison. I don't know, man. It honestly just seems like it's too niche for it to like warrant any type of big, like, this is gonna make us so much money. You know, the money is mine. Unless like Stranger Things comes out with like a video game episode, I don't think we're gonna see like a surge of arcades anytime soon. Unless somebody makes like a fucking arcade movie with some fucking hot guy who's like the fixer of arcades, and then he falls in love with some girl who's like a normal girl, but she learns to appreciate like the geeky stuff.
Positive you just named two things that exist already.
But is it happening now? Are they new things? Do they come out in 2022, 2023? To 2024?
Vic, what do you think his episode's coming out?
Add more 20s every time.
Wait, when's this episode coming out, man? I mean, I see what you're saying, but like, I don't know. I feel that's just business in general. Because you can make a bar, right? You can make just
I can make a
bar.
bar.
You could, right?
Yeah.
Is it gonna sustain?
No.
Right.
I
I've seen
know.
bars that had a good idea completely fucking fail for different reasons, I'm sure. But like that's just business in general. But what I'm getting is like these places have been around. They've existed, which is good. And what I'm getting is I would like to see more of that. They could keep it if I think it was more consistent. Game-wise, I mean. Because it could be doable. I mean, clearly it is. And you're right. Maybe it's because they're making money from that. But I don't know. I'm just saying, you're right. But any business in general, it could succeed or flop.
No, what I'm saying is that when I kicked that dude's ass at Street Fighter 2 when he was there with his girlfriend, and obviously, like, I won, it felt good to me.
Okay.
But to them, it was just a Tuesday. You know what I mean? Like, this dude didn't give a shit about the cabinet. This dude didn't give a shit about the game. He was just like, oh, Street Fighter, I played that when I was young. And I'm over here doing Hadoukens against CPUs, and he's like, yeah, I'll play. And I'm like, all right, that's cool. And I'm over here doing fucking cross-ups and shit and fucking kicking his ass. And, like, he lost. Like, he's not going to give a fuck. You know what I mean? Like, the arcade meant nothing to him.
I was talking, like, on a competitive level.
Well, no, but I just mean, like, like for him, like, it didn't matter that he even fucking played the game. Like, it's not going to be, like...
Did he bitch that his punch and joystick weren't working?
No.
Because I bitch about it. I bitch when I'm like, it doesn't work. I can't get my down forward quarter forwards on the right side. I have to do everything on the left.
Quarter pounder Hadouken.
I have to jump over to do everything going this way
Yeah.
because I can't get the connections this way.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh, yeah. But, like, for him, he didn't care. He didn't care enough to, like...
Yeah, well,
say
fuck
good
that
game.
guy.
Yeah, well... Whatever. That's not a big deal.
Were you
to me.
that guy?
No, I won.
Oh. Well, fuck that guy.
Yeah. I was like, get the fuck out of here. I'll play with you all day.
Ryu. Fucking pleb.
Do
Ryu.
No, what I wanted to bitch about. No, I'm just kidding.
Here we go. Here we fucking go.
I'm just kidding. I don't have anything to bitch about this week.
Roll out the big bitches meter.
Yeah, no. I actually don't think I have anything to bitch about this week.
It resets to 0.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to think. I was trying to think of something to like rant about, but
my conversation took too much from it. I'm sorry.
well, it's because I haven't really dealt with shit. You know, like I've been coasting by. I haven't really been doing anything. Like
I just kind of been existing.
exactly. Like, man, can we just talk about how fucking terrible existing?
It's pretty rough. I'm not gonna
Why
lie.
the fuck do I gotta pay to be alive?
I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty fucking rough, my guy.
Yeah. Why do I gotta pay to be alive? That's bullshit.
Yeah, I understand paying to play, but I didn't want to play. But here
Yeah.
I am fucking paying.
For real.
And then it's going to be everyone else's problem if I don't want to play, and then they got to pay. And I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
That's an unfair balance system. I don't know who set up the fucking rules of this game.
For real.
Speaking of, they should get someone to maintain this shit, because this
I
sucks.
know. For real. I can't believe Modern Warfare 2 is $70. That's something to rant about. Like, what the fuck, man? Like, that game is not finished. I haven't bought it.
Really?
That I have not bought it because I've seen so many fucking glitches. I've seen so many people lose. Like, they get to like a score streak and then they die before using it, and then when they respawn, it's not there anymore.
No.
Like, yeah, and they lose it. And there's so many fucking glitches. There's so many fucking like weird shit that happens, and I'm like, I don't like this game is $70, like $70.
Dang.
Yeah. And I mean, I feel like people are saying like, "Oh, it's an okay game," but I don't.
The funny thing is, that was going to be my statement. I thought it was an okay game.
Yeah,
I haven't played it personally because I've been on God of War. $70 game, but worth it.
okay.
It's actually pretty good. I mean, granted, yeah, it's not PvP, it's not online, but story-driven game for what it is, it's fucking good.
Yeah, I can't do that shit no more.
I can. I'm heavily invested now.
I can't do that anymore, man. I can only do PvP these days. I don't like getting invested into stories.
You don't like NPCs and
No.
CPUs and both of these.
And like chickadees and fucking waiting around for like the NPC to catch up to do a thing.
This one kind of works though, because like you could legit like ignore shit.
Oh, well,
It's
that's
pretty
cool.
good. Like they're like there's like a legit skip. Like if there's like there's a side quest and they're trying to explain shit, you can just skip dialogue. I'll go do the quest if I want. Or like if you're trying to get to a loading area and there's an NPC, it's like no, you can continue. You don't have to wait for them. I'm like, thank you, God of War.
Yeah, I don't know. That's after a while, like single player games start all feeling the same to me. Like regardless of what fucking genre it is, like you just fucking start doing the same shit.
I'm not gonna lie. In this day and age, I can say the same thing about PvP games.
You know what? That's true. That's very true.
Everything you described is anything online multiplayer that's new. It's just terrible at the fucking gate.
Yeah.
And what's worse is they're
feel
all
like
$70.
Games in general are just terrible at the game. That's what I'm gonna fucking rant about.
Can we talk about game developers real quick?
Just fucking talk about how fucking shitty games are coming out. Like you should not make a fucking full blown video game if you have to make a fucking 100 gigabyte update at launch to fix all this fucking broken shit. Like then just push it back. Just push back your fucking games.
Yeah, when you see shit like that, those are what you'd call red flags. Like you'd see in a relationship, hopefully. You should see these in games as red flags. Is like if it had to have a big ass patch day one, something wasn't right. Something wasn't finished. They saw it, they knew it, and they still released it, and you're gonna play it. And 9 times out of 10, there's something bigger behind it. It's gonna be equally fucked because they didn't have time to test that patch. It just fixed whatever problem, but there's still another problem. And that's what sucks with like some of these games. And I'm not just blowing smoke up God of War's ass, but it didn't need that. It just worked. It's great. And the thing is, and I think this is going to be my comparison, is like when a game like that, when they talked about it, it took years for it to come out. Since the first one came out, they teased the sequel, right? Like when the first God of War came out, they teased the sequel Ragnarok. And people were like, oh shit, it's got to be coming out soon. And they was like, no, it's years down the road. And it was. And people were like, well, that's crazy. Like, it's because that means it was in development. And it took this long. But that was a good thing.
Okay, but that's cool and all, but I'm not gonna praise a fucking game for taking years to make and actually working. Like that should be the standard.
But that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is they did their job, right?
Yeah,
they did what they fuck me, they followed a formula, right?
Yeah, they did it.
They did what you're supposed to do as a game developer, which was, we had a plan. We had a chart.
And it's scary that nowadays that gives them a gold star. That's gonna give them Game of the Year. The fact that it just works.
They didn't have to do anything more.
Yeah.
They did their job, right?
They did their job. Game of the Year. Meanwhile, everybody else, like, fucking...
What does that tell you the fucking gaming industry is? Like, yeah, God of War, Santa Monica Studios did their fucking job. Congratulations. And you know what? They're going to win a big reward because they just had to do their job.
Yeah.
Everyone else fucking couldn't do their job. And once again, I'm not a game developer. I know this shit's hard. But when you're talking about a company that did their job right, and a game comes out and it's good and it's well received, and then you get games like Modern Warfare, the next Call of Duty, that's just riddled with fucking shit, and it's expected to work, and then, oh, we'll fix that for you. And then it takes you a month to enjoy the game. That's not how that works. It's sad that that's the norm these days. And that's what we have to be like, oh, well, we're going to have to wait for the next patch. Can't play that day one. But you already spent $70 fucking on this game. Like, you're right. Like, I agree. Like, yeah, they're going to get Game of the Year for doing their job. When any other game could have done the same, but they didn't. They could have, but they didn't.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm fucking jaded with video games, dude. Fuck all that shit. It's fucking terrible. I fucking Cyberpunk. Like, I fucking played that shit like a year fucking later. Like, and that's a working version. Motherfuckers are T-posing. Motherfuckers are T-posing everywhere. Motherfuckers are...
Welcome to playable Cyberpunk.
Glitching.
Still...
Motherfuckers are glitching everywhere. Like, that shit is fucking ridiculous. And I like the game. Like, I love the game. Like, it's a cool story. It's a good fucking setting. Everything's cool. I just wish it fucking played well. And then that's what,
We're
that's what
over a
makes me
year
not
later.
fucking play it. Like, I mean, that's what. Fuck, man. Fuck. I'm fucking pissed.
Fuck.
Here we go again.
Vic's pissed.
Fuck it.
Put a number up.
I'm like at a fucking 600 right now.
Put a nice little 69 right there.
Yeah, I'm at 6,900 right now.
Nice.
It's fucking ridiculous, man. Ah, man, and it's so fucking terrible because it's been happening more and more each fucking year and generation of fucking video games where people feel like they need to push the technological limits or something and make it as grand in scale as they can, but nobody ever takes the fucking time to iron out every fucking single detail.
God damn. Bless you.
And at least try to fucking make it polished in all fucking senses of the fucking word for video games.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, I fucking get that Cyberpunk is a huge fucking world. It's an RPG. You get to fucking do all this shit. That's cool and all. But when my car can't even fucking get to where I am so I can enjoy the fucking video game, like, what the fuck does that tell you?
It's weird that, like, that was a problem when I first played this game, when it was in its
Yeah.
worst state, right?
Mm-hmm.
That was a problem. My fucking motorcycle would team rocket into the fucking air if I called it, and there was some form of fucking, you know, object in its path that was angled, and it'd launch, and I'd see it fly off into the sky, and I'm like, what? And then I'd have to wait for it to land, because, you know, it puts a tracker on it, right? Like, hey, your
Yeah.
vehicle's here. I'd see it land, summon it, and then it just comes back around the corner. I'm like,
Yep.
and then I played a year later, still a problem.
Yep.
It's like, okay. Hey, to be fair, I guess that wasn't a game-breaking bug.
No, but it's fucking annoying,
It's
man.
annoying.
Like, what the fuck?
Because like they've fixed the game-breaking bugs, which was good. Because there was one that I encountered, which was like ridiculous, and they fixed it. But there's still other bugs. It's like, it's been over a year, my guys. Like, I don't know, man. They're gonna come out with fucking Cyberpunk Gold Edition, and it's
gonna be
it's
just
gonna it's gonna evolve into what Skyrim is. The funny part is, though, at least Skyrim has a good following behind it.
Well, yeah, but that's the thing. Skyrim got fixed by the community.
Mm-hmm. And it only got better 10 years later,
Yeah.
and finally got fishing.
Still fucking great, dude.
Cyberpunk will finally let you call your vehicle without any problems 10 years from now.
Yeah. The amount of people that have T-posed in Skyrim, 0. The amount of people that have T-posed in Cyberpunk, over 30.
Over 30.
Oh, man. That's why fucking Morrowind and Oblivion are the fucking favorite games of all time. They had their own set of bugs that were not game breaking. They were just fucking crazy.
And, you know, they came out at a time where,
Oh, yeah.
you know, wasn't too big of a
Yeah,
deal.
when that was actually like emerging technology, maybe.
And I guess we're still
Morrowind.
in emerging technology, but at the same time, I don't know, dog. Indie games come out way more polished than a lot of AAA games that come out these days.
What the fuck?
Like, there's a lot more indie games that I've played and beaten with pleasant playthroughs compared to some AAA
Yeah.
games.
And just like the fucking arcade thing we were talking about, there's just a lot more casuals that aren't gonna give a fuck and
Yeah.
complain. They're still gonna buy the thing because they enjoy it. And that's what like
It's that
these
new Call of
shows-
Duty, dog. You gotta get
Yeah,
on
you
it.
gotta get the. I want to. I want the new Call of Booty.
Yeah, you gotta pay $70 for
I
it.
know. I'm going to.
You're gonna have problems though.
I'm fucking gonna jizz all over it.
You gotta
And
join
be
it.
like, oh
If
my
you're not
God.
jizzing all over it, are you even playing?
For real.
Exactly.
For real though.
You gotta fucking get on that level. Take notes.
Yeah.
If you ain't
Just
jizzing
slap
on
my
it, it's
dick on the keyboard and just fucking do 360s.
just so you know it's real.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I got thrown off by dick on the keyboard. Yeah, man. Like, I don't know. I think especially with companies like Activision, like stuff like that, where they don't care. You're gonna buy it. You're gonna play it. People are gonna buy it.
Yeah,
People are gonna play
casuals are gonna buy it,
and then they're gonna talk about it, and they'll be like, "Oh, it's because it was fucking kicking ass." Oh, but I got like kicked like 10 times.
Yeah. I don't know.
Like, what was it when Warzone came out? And there's that whole vehicle issue.
Yeah.
Holy shit, that was crazy. Some wild times.
Just saying, fucking do better. Fucking do your job. Hire someone to do your job.
You could have Game of the Year if you just did your job.
I know. Yeah, fucking, oh, man. Whatever, dude. Thank you for joining us. We fucking really appreciate you coming by.
Are we at time?
And listening to us rant.
Oh, yeah, we're at time. I just thought you were just signing off and we still had like 20 minutes left.
No, it's pretty close. I want to fucking start doing shorter episodes the more I can. Fucking.
I have so much more to say, Vic.
Okay, go ahead.
You fucking dick. Two audio listeners at home. He took his headphones and put the mic down. And made eye contact with me the whole time as he did that. Go ahead and talk, Ryan. Proceeds to check out, clock out, and walk home.
We got wedding stuff to do. That's way more important.
You're right. Yeah, my bad. I had nothing to say.
Okay. I'm glad it brought that golden nugget of comedy, dude.
Hey, all my nuggets are golden.
Hey, man. Hell yeah. Golden nugs. And if you want to see more golden nugs, check out our Bloodborne playthrough. That was super fun to do. But yeah, I think we're done ranting about gaming this week. I don't know what else to add. What came out besides Modern Warfare 2?
God of War.
Well, what came out besides God of War and Modern Warfare 2?
Sonic Frontiers.
Oh, God. Cut the show.
Yeah.
Cut the show.